I brought Sharon,
Oh,
my
yeah.
girlfriend, and her friend Lori. Was it Lori?
You remember
Lori
that,
Shore.
right? You remember?
Lori Shore.
I
They
remember.
came over and it was a summer day.
And he poured in a storm.
And what was the dog's name? Bernie?
Bernie.
Bernie.
And you went through your routine in slow motion. Had a gun and you know, it was a lever action, or not a lever action,
The
a
bolt
bolt
action.
action. And you, in slow motion, you drew that dog and you shot it. And then you
Everything was slow motion.
Slow motion. Oh, I don't want it.
He told me.
Well, no, I don't want it, but I know these guys do. Well, here.
I remember
Anybody
when,
want one of those? Darwin, I know you. Yeah.
Phil does.
You want some?
No. You want to continue the story here?
Okay, all right.
I'm gonna have to edit this
I was gonna
out.
say I don't remember any of this.
No,
so
we got a
far.
fella here on
I
film.
was trying to think of when you had routines.
Remember, this is
I
on the
thought when I had a
show.
routine bowel movement.
You shot the dog in slow motion, and the dog, fell on the ground, and then you went out and you cut its head off, and then you pulled it.
My God, that must have been some good stuff back then.
Yeah, you get some of that shit you was smoking that day, I'll
Over
smoke
your
that.
head, and you had those girls. I think they were peeing their pants. You don't remember that day?
Nope.
God, we still talking about it. It's fine now.
I can tell.
Who's this we speak of?
Well,
You.
Why am I not in
Friends.
jail for this horrible animal murder?
Then you took it to Pat's and buried it in the floor.
Another
you
one.
know, I remember the thing that Jenny got the most pissed at Tony about was when he was playing with a new gun with rubber bullets. And he was sitting there and he shot,
It was wax bull.
okay, he shot the papasan chair. And,
Pillow. Feathers
oh,
flying everywhere.
you know, she was so mad. And Phil's later telling the story, Tony, whoa, it just went off. And Phil's going, yeah. He goes, because they had that little, what was their little dog? Duffy.
Duffy.
Duffy, yeah.
And he goes, Tony's drawing a bead on it. Just,
With the wax bullet.
And
Well, he told me that. He says, these wax bullets, they're a lot more powerful than what you thought. and so don't be shooting at your animals with them. And I said, well, why would I shoot at my animals with a wax bullet? He goes, well, I was sitting there, and I loaded it up, and I was thinking, well, I should take this outside, but well, no, they're not that bad. So. And Duffy came walking into the room, and he says, and I pointed the gun at Duffy, and I thought, oh, I probably shouldn't do that. And I said, Tony, you'd have killed him. He goes, I know. He says, I shot the pups on chair and blew the back of it out.
Just had primers, no powder.
Yeah. I still have a whole bunch of them, and you shoot them, and they tear the shit out of stuff.
I've done that with glue sticks.
So do dogs. So do dogs.
Well, yeah, that's true too.
Because when Jenny moved away, she didn't know what to do with Duffy. So she kind of dumped him on me, which,
but you loved that dog.
not so much.
You ended up with Duffy?
And then when I finally had all I could take, I just put an ad in the paper.
He's buried
I
beside
said-
the house in 27th Street.
Underneath
Next to the,
Oh,
next
yeah.
to
Next next to that jogger we saw in that video.
Pet cemetery.
As he's digging the grave for Duffy, there's bones just flying.
No, I put an ad in the paper, and I mean immediately the ad read, "Benji like dog available," free. And I had all kind of people call, but
No way.
I did.
Wow.
And then
Snakes and pit bulls.
when Jenny found out about that, she was a little pissed. But I
Well,
thought,
she shouldn't have given him up to begin
she's in
with.
Florida. This poor dog was crying
Could
for
have
her.
held him to.
Where's Jenny? Where's Jenny? She's dead.
Buried with She's out in the yard, Duff. Go dig her up.
next to
You
Bernie said,
stupid.
Duffy's out there digging Jenny up, and Pat looks around and goes, he's digging his own grave. That was the thing, is that Jenny, oh Duffy, oh Duffy, oh Duffy, oh Duffy. And as soon as, I'm divorcing you and fuck the dog, and out the door she went.
don't look at me.
She's your friend.
Did she hook up with somebody else?
Richard.
Yes.
He was rich.
That's it. She found another dick.
Her boss,
Yeah.
her boss at
A rich dick.
at Canteen, yeah. Duffy.
So how long had that been going on?
Well, probably a while.
Yeah.
So you ended up with Duffy. I didn't know that.
Did you want him?
Could you dig him up and give him to me?
No, I mean back then. If I said, Phil, I can't take any more of this goddamn dog
Yeah, that would have been the
pissing
selling
all
point.
over my furniture.
I can't take any more of this fucking dog that's eating everything in my house and tearing the shit out of everything and shitting everywhere. You want him?
If only put that in the
But
ad.
he'd be a good pet for you. You should have made a film and put him on, film. Ooh, look at
Yeah,
this
you got any
dog.
pictures of him?
I didn't
Paint a
need him. I
picture
mean,
of
it was just like a one-line ad in the
Paint a
newspaper.
picture of
Back
him,
when we
Bobby.
had a newspaper.
Yes, he could do that.
Does it
Paint
look
us a
like
picture
a
of that.
Paint a picture
53
from memory.
Studebaker?
Free to good home.
Everything else.
Loving dog.
Just do an internet search.
Actually, all of those
Benji.
paintings, those are the starting lineup of the Indy 500, but yeah, look, everything comes out looking like a heron. Oh, Pat, you're something.
Thanks, Phil.
Well, he
That's
did go to
okay.
Heron School of Art.
You know you're gonna run out of memory on your phone, or probably already have.
I've been checking it. This is a Samsung.
It doesn't.
And as soon as it runs out, your TV will stop playing.
That's not his
Then you
phone.
have to
That's a
find the
remote for
remote.
the stereo.
Unfortunately, the TV's stuck on the DVD player now. You'll never figure out again.
No, he'll never watch TV again.
He was gone
Or
for it,
music.
but then he thought better.
I'm recording here, okay? Okay. I got the camera going.
You got the lens closed?
Nope.
You got your finger over
I
it,
got
so
my
that's
finger
fine.
over the lens.
Well, that's a special effect that is hard to
At least it was your
to
thing.
beat. Yeah, I had no idea that you did that with Duffy. I really didn't.
That's all.
Maybe I did. Now that you mention it.
Wasn't he
maybe that
white?
there wasn't.
See, Phil, I'm getting it all.
He was a little,
There you go.
yeah. He wasn't, in my opinion, he wasn't a bad dog, but
Yeah,
he
that's what I was
wasn't.
gonna suggest. Yeah.
He did not engender the loyalty that Jenny felt for him. And
Well, if
Evidently,
you
it
lived with
wasn't
obvious-
Tony
yeah,
and somebody
obviously.
had a gun on you all the time when your mother was gone, well, how would you act?
Yeah, that dog was probably Roman target practice.
How bad? Or the stone.
well, I know that Tony talked about when he had the cats and Bev over on
Yeah.
whatever that road was.
25th Street.
Yeah, out there. He would chase the cats around with his remote control car.
I've done that.
Well,
I could see that.
And Bev was always wondering why the cats just never warmed up to Tony.
well, it was some time later. I did see an obituary in the newspaper. Benji like dog dies.
He couldn't do it with his plane because it flew away.
I couldn't be sure it was him,
Yeah,
but
that's true.
well, tell the story when when Tony
Yeah, okay, I'll tell that one.
Tony came in with the machine gun, the toy machine gun.
Oh,
Your
yeah.
I
cat.
don't remember that.
With the
You fucker. You just told me that story.
who? What was that cat's name?
Babe, I just called her Babe.
Yeah, Babe.
Siamese cat.
Yeah. Tony, it never warmed up to Tony either, did it?
What a puzzle.
Hey, our coon hated
Tell
him
the
too.
story. What was it?
Tony had one of those machine guns that had the little red end that come in and out. You know, kids' machine guns.
Oh, yeah.
toys.
Yeah.
And he thought it'd be funny, and the cat was sitting at the door, and he was on the outside of the screen door walking up. And he took that gun and pointed it at that, and that cat went all fours on that screen.
It scared Tony
And started,
shitless.
and started growling like a banshee. And that was the last time Tony ever come into my mom's house. That cat would growl and growl when he was around.
Yeah, it did not ever. I mean, I could get in it. Babe didn't like me, but he didn't hate me.
You could come in,
Yeah, but she hated Tony.
Well, I remember the first
I
time.
remember when he put that up there and tick it, and the cat just Jesus. I think he thought that she was coming through that screen to kill me.
Well, I remember the time when I first met your mom, Phil, and we were in the backyard with
I had a
the
mother.
with the dog.
Tell me about her.
It's your father. We're not sure about.
Yeah, we're not sure about him.
But the dog was out, and we were out.
Oh, don't talk to me like that, Brother Bruce.
Well, there was the milkman and the UPS guy that come by.
It was the Omar man.
Yeah.
So we were going to go in the house, and we all start to go in. I was last, and I said to your mom, "Do you want the dog in?" And she said, "Do you think I'd let you in and not the dog?" And then she hit me on the arm.
And
And
had such a way with words.
that was the last time she ever insulted me.
Yeah, after that, she liked Pat. Damnedest thing. Shit, why can't you be more like Pat? Why can't you write like Pat?
You remember we come over there and Patches, we'd be watching TV, probably Star Trek, and Patches was there on the floor,
Mhm.
and you do the stripes, you know,
Oh yeah, the
Military.
airstrikes.
airstripes.
And he looked
Well,
really.
you call in artillery first, then you call in the
Well,
air.
He seemed to really like it.
He did. He just kind of laid there and like. Patches was a good dog, except for when he'd bark right out my bedroom window. Scared
What
the
happened?
Shit out of me.
What happened to him?
Well, he died, Pat.
Buried in
Where-
27
He's in your backyard
He-
on
he-
27th Street.
He finished college and became the CEO of a major corporation.
Calcan.
And then he died.
That's the story.
I should go. Let's go over to South Drive right now, and I'll go up there and say, "Can I dig up my dog?"
But first, we got to dig up the bird.
Yeah, and we'll have to get the other bodies out of the way before I find the dog.
I wrapped Newton in a paper towel. Put him in.
Basted him with some butter, put him in the oven.
$3.50 for 2 hours.
Put him in a box, a checkbook box,
Put him in a what?
in a checkbook, box, a little box. It was
Okay,
about-
yeah,
it was
I
a
got that
bird
now.
casket size.
A checkbook box.
Yeah, yeah.
Did he move his lips?
He said, "Get the color of
He said, "Can I have a cracker?"
Well, that dead bird is talking. That's incredible. And then Pat learned to throw his voice, and he talked from the grave.
And I had a dead parrot puppet.
Stick your hand up in it, and the parrot expands. Using your fingers for a top.
Somebody trying to talk to you, Bruce.
And so you buried him in the checkbook box?
Yeah,
No,
got some holy water.
Yeah.
Sprinkled it on the grave. I was still Catholic then,
Well, boy, I tell you what.
So you're not now?
Have you
No,
ever
you can
noticed
get rid
that
of
like
that.
regular people have regular pets, and that artists have ferrets and
Snakes.
Pikachu's and parrots? What the hell's up with that, Pat?
You don't have a herring?
Didn't you have a spider once?
A Volkswagen Spider? Yes, he did.
I thought. 4-speed.
The day that
The music died.
the
Bye-bye.
got out.
The what?
The Kinkajou got out.
Oh, I remember.
Remember that?
Got
You got
out of
hit?
the house?
Yeah, he figured out how to pull the screen in the bathroom window, and they snuck out. And who was working for the animal control at that time?
John's fun.
Exactly.
Oh
But this-
yeah, I
this
Who
remember that
just
story.
texted me.
Yeah.
crazy monster animal out in the neighborhood. And he goes, "What the fuck?" I said, "Well, that's my Kinkajou." He goes, "What?"
What the hell's a
And didn't he get
Kinkajou?
hit by a car or something?
Yes.
Or another? And anyway, he had that
His mouth
Kinkajou
was
would
his mouth
just
was
kind of look at
wide.
you like, and then after that, it's kind of,
Yeah, he had a sneer.
and I'd go
All
over
they could
there.
do is hiss.
Yeah, he did, and I go, "You're not gonna let him out, are you?" God, no, he didn't like me.
He had a lisp.
Newton liked me because of my high voice. He'd say, "Talk to him because you've got a higher pitched voice," and I would.
I don't remember that.
I knew because he said, "Go over there." And
But
talk
he
to him."
does remember the day that.
Came with his
Music died.
Oh, I don't remember that part, but I remember when, you remember that time when Tony had a low tire? And we went out and said, Tony, you have a low tire?
I still like the Carl Wallinda doll. That was one of my
Yeah,
favorite.
that was a good time.
How long did that take us to do, to put that up there with, because I was in on that one and you guys were working.
Well, that was about the same time when these guys were out there with their pyrotechnics and shooting off
Oh
bottle
yeah, I
rockets.
was in on that one too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jenny said, "You're gonna put somebody's eye out."
Martha, I can't believe you're out there with those guys. Yeah, I grew up with 4 brothers. This is nothing. Remember, I had the meanest sister around, so this is nothing.
She just tried to
She was.
stop the fun every
She wanted
time
to
it
change us
started.
all.
Yeah, she did. She wanted all of us to
She always liked me.
straighten it. Did she?